This is the First Estate, and this lesson centers on Black America has the only Genesis not originating in Africa. Strong's Concordance. This book contains the definition of every word in the King James Bible. First word from the online Letter Bible. We have the word Jew, which also means Judah. Now, Judah, son of Jacob, by Leah, and of course it means praised. Now, this particular frame indicates that all 12 tribes are known as Jews, but they maintain a distinct tribal blessings and individuality and tribal names, but they are all of one race. So the word is black. In the book of Jeremiah, chapter 14, verse 2, Judah mourneth in the gates thereof language, they are black unto the ground, and the cry of Jerusalem is gone up. Online Etymology Dictionary, and we have the word black. And in the book of Revelations, chapter 22, verse 16, I, Jesus, have sent mine angel to testify unto you these things in the churches. I am the root and the offspring of David, and the bright and morning star. Okay? So as you can see, the word black means bright, shining, glittering. Now, this particular frame, we have a copper-colored coin right here. All right? As you can see, this word copper right here. All right? Now, here, Webster's Dictionary 1828 describes what an American is. A native of America originally applied to the Aboriginals or copper-colored races, found here by the Europeans, but now applied to the descendants of Europeans born in America. So, when the Europeans first got here, there are already black people here, the children of Israel. So, A-M-E-R translates to America. Now, in the book of Genesis, chapter 49, verse 21, Naphtali is a hind let loose. He giveth goodly words. So as you can see, the key, A-M-E-R, you understand that this is America. And this is the good word of Naphtali. Now, as you can see, Naphtali is fifth son of Jacob, and the second by Bilhah, the handmaid of Rachel. Okay? Important because as we zoom in on the word earth, which also means Adama or Adam, see at the top, the key. But if we look at letter G, what does it say? City in Naphtali. Interesting. So we're going to go to a verse in the book of Genesis, chapter 2, verse 7. And the Lord God formed man of the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul. So, apparently, Adam, here at the top, Adama, Adam, was created on American soil. See, Adam was an American. He was the first American. The black Americans are the original people of this land. Moving on to this particular frame. Now, as we stay in the same chapter in the book, Genesis chapter 2, verse 19. So let's go there. And out of the ground the Lord God formed every beast of the field and every fowl of the air, and brought them unto Adam to see what he would call them. And whatsoever Adam called every living creature, that was the name thereof. Okay? So, every living creature. Now, in the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, verse 18, I have said in mine heart concerning the estate of the sons of men, that God might manifest them, and that they might see that they themselves are beasts. Very interesting. God's calling Gentiles east. Okay, so we're going to go to the key. Now, as you can see, it says dust right here. So dust of the ground, Genesis chapter 2, verse 7 as well. But we're going to go to the key. And the word here is afar. Afar. This is what we're going to concentrate on. Afar. Now, here in this particular frame from the Free Dictionary, okay, we can see afar. Well, this is relative to Africa. Look at this. Look at these names. Eritrea, Ethiopia, Cushites, which is Ethiopians. I'm not going to try and pronounce this particular word here, but those of you who are watching this, I'm sure you know it and you're familiar with it. Now, back to the book of Genesis, chapter 2, verses 10 and 13. Let's go there. So Genesis chapter 2, verse 10. And a river went out of Eden to water the garden, and from thence it was parted and became into 4 heads. Let me jump down to 13. And the name of the second river is Gihon. The same is that compassed the whole land of Ethiopia. So, here is Ethiopia right here. The word afar. Okay? Now, as we go here, we're going to look at the 4th line. And on the 4th line, as you can see the word Africa from the etymology, on the 4th line, Africa right here, we see the word afar right here. Now, we're going to go to the 2nd line of the same word, and we're going to see afar. See, right here, A-F-E-R. And onto this particular frame, we're going to go straight to the key, A-F-E-R, right here at the very top, afar. Now means worthless or ashes. Okay? So, in the book of Isaiah, let's go there. Book of Isaiah, chapter 61, verse 3. To anoint or to appoint unto them that mourn in Zion, to give unto them beauty for ashes, the oil of joy for mourning, the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness, that they might be called trees of righteousness, the planting of the Lord, that he might be glorified. I'm going to circle back to the beginning of that. To appoint unto them that mourn in Zion, to give unto them beauty for ashes. See the word ashes right here. Because we're being called African American. You see? And that is not who we are. And God said he's going to correct that problem. Okay? Because the word Africa means worthless. You see that right there? So for anybody out there in the black community, black Americans, calling yourself African American or allowing Africans and other Gentiles to call you African American, they're calling you worthless. You worthless American, you worthless human being. That's what they're calling you. Okay? Now, we go here. And the word is Raka. Okay? So as you can see, it means worthless. And you can find that right there in Matthew chapter 5, verse 22. So Raka means worthless. Okay? Now it says the Jews used it as a word of contempt. Okay? It is derived from a root meaning to spit. Okay? Now, spittle, see the word spittle from the Free Dictionary? Now, spittle means what? Spit. So, Apocrypha, King James. Now, here we go. We're going to go to 2nd Esdras, chapter 6, verses 52 through 56. So once again, 2nd Esdras, chapter 6, verses 62 or 52 through 56. So, here we go. So here's chapter 7 here. So just above that. And let's go right to the top right here. So, but unto Leviathan thou gavest the seventh part, namely the moist, and hast kept him to be devoured, of whom thou wilt. And when? Now, upon the sixth day thou gavest command unto the earth that before thee it should bring forth beast, cattle, and creeping things. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures. Of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen, which would be the Israelites. And this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sake. As for the other people, which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, and hast likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. So he compared the other nations to spit, to nothing, worthless. That's what he's calling them. They all originated on the continent of Africa. Okay? For the Black Americans, we originated in America. We're the only ones who originated here. Everybody else originated on the continent of Africa. Okay? They all didn't come from the Hamites, meaning the way, it's being taught, that everybody came from Africans. They were the first people. No, that's not what it's talking about. They originated on that continent. Okay? Reason being is because Africa is known as a hot continent. It's like hell. Get it? These Gentiles, okay, they were destined for hell. Now, if they, come out of their, mindset of hatred toward the Black American, they can be alleviated from that, destination for them. Now, we, on the other hand, like I said, Black Americans are the true original Americans. All right? But anyway, it's been a First Estate with another lesson, and I will see you in the next one.